guys, welcome to my free training. Today is Marketing Monday and we are going to be talking about how to optimize your profile to generate more bookings, batch content creation, and using AI to help with your social media. So I'm very excited for this training actually, and let's just dive into it. Let's get started. So today, this is what you're gonna learn, okay? You're gonna learn how to optimize your Instagram page, and I'm also going to share with you my steps, how I batch create my content, and how I use AI to help with my social media. You're in the right place if you offer freelance services and you want to learn how to reach more clients, get booked, and make more money on social media with your content. So if you guys don't know me, if you're new here, my name is Meg. I'm a freelance hairstyling educator. I'm a celebrity hairstylist, and I've consistently helped freelancers just like you sharpen their skills, learn new techniques, and build their freelance hairstyling business. I know a lot of us, we just want to be artists, but to be successful in this place, you really have to know how to promote yourself and sell your product, which is the product is actually you and your service, okay? I've worked with thousands of clients, and I mean thousands. I average around 300 clients or brides per year. I moved to Las Vegas in 2018. I didn't have anything when I moved out here. I didn't have a following, I didn't have a network, and I've built the business and the brand from scratch. Now, I am one of the best and most sought after hairstylists in my city. I'm very proud to say that. So if you want to start or grow your brand and get booked more, you're definitely in the right place. While we're doing this, I want you to record, screenshot, or videotape it, share it on your Instagram stories, tag me or tag Tinge Trend at Tinge Trend, and I will be sending you a free audit of your Instagram or a free ebook from our store, or maybe a free tutorial, okay? Just send us a screenshot or tag us so I can see, and then we'll send you your free stuff, okay? And also stay tuned until the end of this webinar because I have an exclusive offer for you and I know you're gonna love it. All right, so now let's get started. So here's a glimpse of what's possible for you, right? This was my best month in 2022. I make an average of $10,000 a month, and my best month in 2022, I made close to $20,000. Now, how did I do that? I don't really advertise anywhere, or I don't do a lot of paid advertisements. I actually don't do any Facebook ads. 80% of my clients find me on Instagram, okay? 80%, and then the rest is word of mouth or recommendations from my past clients, etc., etc. So I'm here, I'm not one to gatekeep, and I want you to make six figures as well because it's possible. It is possible in our industry. We're not just like, oh, hair and makeup artists. We can actually make money. Now, this is very important because I feel like being an entrepreneur is really reframing your mind and having that entrepreneurial mindset. So from now on, I want you to start treating your passion, may it be hair or makeup, and I want you to treat it as a business. If you approach your business as a hobby that happens to just make you a little money on the side, then it will probably never be anything more than that, just a hobby. But if you treat your passion as a business, then you're gonna start seeing results. All right, now let's get into it. Let's start by talking about how we can optimize our Instagram profile. So why do we want to optimize our profile? When people visit our profiles, they should be able to quickly understand who you are, what you do, and what type of service you offer. All right, so by optimizing your profile, we make it easier for potential followers or clients to connect with us. We want it to be very clear from the get-go, okay? So optimizing your Instagram profile is important, again, for several reasons. Number one, creating a strong first impression. Number two, increasing discoverability. Number three, building credibility and trust. And when people or when clients come on your page and follow you, or come to a different page and follow them, Instagram categorizes all the other profiles under that and suggests it to the user. So it just increases your discoverability. Another thing is building credibility and trust. So when we have an optimized profile, it conveys professionalism and credibility. I cannot tell you how many times a client has told me your marketing and your Instagram social media game is on point, and that's what made me want to book with you. Seeing you every day, showing up, seeing your stories, that makes them trust me, and that makes me credible for them to trust. Now they see that, oh, she works and she treats this as a business and it's not just like a side hustle for her. So they respect that, and they see your Instagram profile. It's kind of like a business card. You hand out your business card to people. You want that business card to really pack a punch. Okay, so show that you take your Instagram presence seriously and you're committed to providing valuable content. So that's why when we provide content, we want the content to be very valuable to our client audience. And that, again, that is likely going to make them want to engage with you and want to inquire with you and ultimately book. Because Instagram, social media, it's never about vanity. It's always about trying to convert your followers into bookings. That's what's most important. It doesn't matter if you have 100 followers. It doesn't matter if you have 100,000 followers. What matters is how much you convert from people visiting your social media, your Instagram. Okay, let's move on. Now, how do we optimize our social media accounts, or how do we optimize our Instagram page? Try these steps, okay? Number one, use the clear and recognizable profile picture. So your profile picture should be either your face, like a professional headshot, or your logo, okay? Very professional. Number two, choose a username that aligns with your brand and your personal identity. So you can add MUA at the end, or you can add HMUA, or styles by blank, or hairstyles by blank, or your name and hair, you know? So make sure that your username aligns with your brand and your identity. Includes your name would be better too. Or if you're a brand that's like a generic, you know, company name like beauty studio, then that's also good, okay? Number three, craft a concise and engaging bio that highlights what you offer and includes relevant keywords. We're going to talk more about this, but it's very important to tell them what you do, clearly state what you do, who you help, and how you help them, okay? That's three things that you really have to add on your bio. And then later on, I'll show you examples of bio with all of this, okay? Another thing, Instagram highlights. So use these features very, very smartly. Let's use the highlights to showcase our best content. So you can use highlight and add, for example, your best work. You can put updos, you can put reviews, you can put how to book. You know, those are just some examples of what you can put on your highlights. Something that is very accessible, easily accessible to the client, so that when they need reference to something, then they go to your highlights and then just see everything, all the information there. Another thing is including a call to action in your bio or all your captions to encourage engagement. So call to action is book now, DM to book, tag someone below to show them this video, stuff like that. That's call to action. Encouraging your followers, encouraging your clients to do something and engage with your content, okay? And number six, very important too, is consistently post high quality and engaging content. This is very, very important. Your content needs to be high quality, okay? And engaging. Okay, so here's my profile. First example. As you can see, I used a clear photo of myself. My username is my name and hair at the end. So that's clearly stating what I'm doing. Okay. My full name over here. Okay, full name, my location, and again, what I do. My location and what I do, okay? My name's Magdalena Cruz, and I'm a Las Vegas hairstylist, okay? Now, the second thing over here is clearly stating and highlighting what I offer and including relevant keywords. Okay, so keywords here would be Las Vegas, that's your location, hairstylist, because that's, when people search Las Vegas hairstylist, my profile will come up because I've put those keywords in my bio. Okay, and then again, next thing is helping women feel their best by providing luxury mobile beauty services. That clearly states what I do, who I help, and how I do it. Okay, and then after that is just highlighting my awards and my achievements. So I said that I'm the Knot Best of Weddings. Every bride knows what the Knot is. The Knot is a very, prestigious blog for weddings. And I've also said here that I've been named Las Vegas top hairstylist. Okay, so that just adds credibility already when people see my profile. Okay, so what else can you put here? You can say I've been 10 years experience, okay, or bridal hair specialist, boho bridal hair specialist, stuff like that. So just clearly stating what you are, who you service, and your achievements. Okay, book now, which is a call to action, encouraging them to click on this link, and then this is the link where we do all the bookings and stuff. Okay, now I have all my highlights here. Okay, I just have all my published work saved, all my reviews, my education page, celebrities I've worked with, my bridal clients, and FAQs. Okay, what you can also put is how to book. I have to update my booking flow, so that's why I don't have it on my highlights, but that's another good highlights that you can add to your profile. And then obviously all my content down here. Another thing, okay, with Nicolina. Nicolina, that's her name, CEO of her company, where we help makeup artists turn passion into makeup to freelance business. Very, very clear, concise. Vegas Top 10 MUA, which is her achievement, and then call to action, online and live courses with her link. And all these highlights, again, very, very, very specific to her business, but these are the important things that you want to be very accessible to your clients. Another profile, Morgan Faye MUA. Again, her name clearly states what she does. She's an MUA. You can also put just Morgan Faye, and that's fine too, but if you can add it to your handle, that would be better. So Morgan Faye, Utah makeup artist. So she's from Utah, she's in Utah, and she's a makeup artist. Okay, book a session, online makeup class, call to action, and then her link. Very, very simple, but very, very effective. These are the steps that, like I said, that you can quickly implement on your business right now, and just literally just edit your profile and make it more optimized like this. Again, make sure, always remember, this is your digital business card. So whatever you need to say and whatever you feel like, if you were the client, put yourself in the shoes of the client, what would you want to see? Okay, now let's move on to how I plan my content and how I do batch creation for my content. Okay, for content planning, I separated it in two groups because one is more passive, where I kind of do it, whenever, when I'm on Instagram, and then the rest is like when I'm actively actually doing something. So first is researching and brainstorming, and then scrolling and saving audio. So we're always on our phones, we're always on Instagram every day. So number one that I would always advise my students is to follow a lot of other professionals in the industry. So follow other hairstylists, especially the ones that are like top hairstylists, top makeup artists, wedding planners, dress shops, other wedding professionals, or other wedding vendors, okay? And so by doing that, when you're just aimlessly scrolling through Instagram, you see something that interests you or made you stop your scroll, save that. Okay, save it and use it as an inspo for your batch creation. Now, and on Instagram, when you save a post, you can actually put it into categories, which I love. So it's just literally just folders. So I have folders on my Instagram when it says, business ideas or content ideas, filming ideas, audio. Okay, so I just put stuff in there so when I sit down and I actually write out all my content, what I'm gonna be posting for 2 weeks or the whole month, I can come back and look at all my saved stuff, and then I could just brainstorm from there. Okay, same thing with audio, scrolling and saving audio. Just scroll through Instagram, then something that sparks your interest, or especially trending audios where you can see like that little arrow sign. Okay, so what you can do is you can literally just take a blank spreadsheet, right? And you can say content ideas, and then you can list all your content ideas here from this group, whatever you have from researching and brainstorming and saving, whatever, all your saved stuff. Put all your content ideas here. So for example, let's say bridesmaid hair, okay, your bride Jen's bridal hair. You also have to provide value to your clients so that you can position yourself as an authority in your industry. So what I mean by that is give out tips. Like for example, tips on how to get a flawless makeup application on your wedding day, or what to do to prepare for your bridal hair trial, stuff like that. Okay, and you'll get these content ideas again from brainstorming and researching other people's content. Okay, especially the top hairstylists, top makeup artists in your area, or actually all over the world. Okay, so now you have your content ideas and create your calendar. So for example, let's do June 1st until the 30th. June 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say this is how I batch create. I batch create like every 2 weeks, just so that I can stay on top of trends, because sometimes you plan for the whole month and then by the end of the month, whatever was trending on the first weeks isn't trending anymore. So I try to do it like a couple weeks at a time. So let's say you have that, and then you can go on to your content ideas and then just copy this and then put it over here. And so on June 1st, I'm going to post about a bridesmaid's hair. June 2nd, I'm going to be posting about Jen's bridal hair, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Okay, and over here, so you can put topic, and then over here you can put captions, right? And then you write your captions here, and then you write everything out already, and so when you post it or schedule it, you have everything done. All right, we're gonna talk more about the captions later. So that's how I batch create and like organize all my content. And I know this might seem like, oh my gosh, that's too much, like I don't have time to do that. This will literally take you an hour, 2 hours max. There's also, I'll be talking about later how you can generate ideas and captions using AI, so stay tuned for that too. So when you have all of this done, then you can go ahead and go in and edit your reels. And then I edit my reels in like just one batch. Now I have my team that's doing it for me. So when I was doing it, I would edit everything in one sitting and just batch create everything, okay? And then you can either post manually, or you can actually go to the Instagram app, and it has like that save feature there. I mean, schedule, which I'll show you here in a little bit. Hold on, okay. So this is from the official Instagram website. Just Google it. Just put how to schedule reels on the Instagram app. This is the instructions, okay? So number one, you must have a professional account on Instagram. So if you have a professional account, you can schedule your posts. If you don't have a professional account, then you probably want to switch over to the professional account. This is only if you want to schedule your reels in advance. If not, then you could just like save everything to the drafts and then go in every day and then post it, okay? But if you want to schedule it, this is what you do. So you can schedule up to 25 posts a day, actually. So see, all of this is how you create your scheduled posts, okay? Now let's move on. Okay, so research, brainstorming, set aside dedicated time to research, brainstorm. We've already talked about this. Scroll and save your audio, edit reels. Oh, okay, here. This is very important. Here's a cheat sheet. when you're editing your reel, okay? So reels, the first 2 seconds of the reel is the most important. This is where you need to put like a hook. You need to hook your audience for them to continue watching your reel. So the first 2 seconds can't be just a blank screen because people are just gonna scroll. They're just gonna scroll past it. So the first 2 seconds, I usually put like the finished product of my, like the after of my client, so that they can see, oh my gosh, that's how she looks like. That's pretty good, right? Because if you put the before for 2 seconds without nothing in it, they're probably just gonna scroll past. Let me talk about that a little bit more later. So that's number one. Number two is resolution and lighting. Okay, this is so important because I've seen a lot of content, good content, or good hairstylists or makeup artists was really good content and creations, but they're not able to showcase it because of lighting. So you just take your client, ask them to stand in front of a window or somewhere there's natural light, and you take the photos there. Okay, very important. If you don't have that, usually we work in, you know, hotel rooms where lighting is very minimal, or just really bad lighting, it's yellowish or greenish or whatever, then I would say invest in like a handheld lighting. There's handheld lightings on Amazon for $30. So if you can drink Starbucks every day and you spend $5 to $10 at Starbucks, I'm sure you can save up money to get you a really good quality lighting for your business. Okay, so this little icon here next to, it's usually next to the audio like this, so if you see that arrow sign, that means it's trending. Okay, next, quick cuts, no clip longer than 2 seconds. Okay, this is another thing that's very important. We have like goldfish attention span, so after 2 seconds we like lose our interest. So make sure you do like quick cuts and no clip longer than 2 seconds. Hop on trends, obviously. You hop on trends, you ride that wave, you bring in people to your page. Okay, so let's say you hop on a trend, you get 10,000 views on that video. Whoever is a potential client, those are the only ones who's gonna follow you. So it's very nice to utilize trends if you want like just a sea of people coming to your page. Just don't use it all the time because you have to be able to relate it to hairstyling. Okay, another thing, don't reuse videos with watermark. Don't be downloading stuff on TikTok, or you post on TikTok, downloading it and then putting it up on Instagram, because Instagram can actually scan that and they'll see TikTok. They're not going to push your videos to your audience. Now, let's talk about how you can use AI to help with content creation. Now, guys, I know this is a very touchy subject, and you know, AI development over the past few months have been just tremendous, and it's just growing so quickly, and it's scaring a lot of people, you know, but sometimes we just have to utilize it and use it and leverage it so that it helps with our business. We actually use a lot of AI in our content creation, and it just saves so much time. It's like another assistant, actually. I use AI every day. So you can use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is it's free, but you can upgrade to GPT Plus so that it's faster when it gives out the responses, and it's actually, you can also use the ChatGPT 4 model, which is a more powerful model, but you don't really need that. The only thing is sometimes with ChatGPT it just takes forever to load, but there's another AI tool, which is Canva Magic Write, and I'll show you both of that right now. Okay, so ChatGPT is chat.openai.com, okay, which is this one. So this is ChatGPT. So you literally just say anything here. Just tell like literally anything. Now with content creation, the only thing that you have to do is you have to generate, or you have to engineer or design the prompts so that it works with your business. So let me give you some examples here. I've written out some here. So like I said, AI can assist with generating content ideas, captions, blog posts, even vlogs, okay? Some prompt ideas. So provide tips for maintaining a flawless hairstyle in the desert heat of Las Vegas. That's a good topic. You know, it could be like a whole Instagram post as well. I'll show you. We copy this. you add this to your chat box, you paste it, and then boom, it generates a caption for you or a blog post for you. Okay, you can also say here, paste this here, share a romantic and dreamy caption for a soft and ethereal bride hairstyle for Las Vegas elopements. Okay, and then you can also engineer. So the good thing about this, the ChatGPT, is it knows all of the responses that it gives you, and then you can build up on that. So for example, you have this, and then it's too short for you. You can tell him or her or it, can you make that a little longer, please? So here, you can also say, can you write in a friendlier and more approachable tone? This will be for an Instagram caption. You can also use emojis. Boom. Okay, the other tool that or website you can use too is Canva. Canva is the same exact AI model. I think, it's not exact, but it works kind of the same. So if you go to Canva, you can sign up, and then you can head over to Docs here, start a new document. Okay, and then here you can click on this little plus sign, and then magic write, and then this is gonna be like the chat box for you. So you can say, I am a mobile, can you help me with 10 post ideas for my Instagram? Okay, and then it's gonna load, and then here, boom. Sure, here are some post ideas for mobile, blah, 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 before and after photos, behind the scenes for more. You can ask them literally anything. Okay, so you can use that, and you can leverage AI so that it helps with your business. So it's, like I said, it's another assistant that can help you with content generation. All right, so moving on. Now, does this sound like you? Are you still confused on what to post, or if all of this was just like too much for you and you still want help, you need more help on what to post to get more consistent client bookings? Are you not good at sales psychology and writing captions? So even though we do have AI, you need to know what to tell the AI for it to be able to generate captions that doesn't sound like it's coming from a robot. So like I said, you need more help engineering prompts for AI to help with content creation. Are you not creative enough to stand out in the freelance hairstyling market? Are you inconsistent when it comes to posting? Are you running out of ideas for content? Are you thinking of outsourcing social media? If you're too busy and you're thinking of outsourcing your social media and you want to hire an assistant, but you don't know where to start? Are you finally ready to hit consistent 5-figure months, grow your social media account, build a long-term profitable business versus just offering services? If you want to save time and money by getting a content plan guaranteed to help you with your higher conversions, then this is my offer to you, okay? So I am running a social media business class, and we will be launching on June 8th. And this is usually a $500 class. Okay, but for early birds and people that are coming from this webinar, from this free training, we are offering 40%. Okay, so it's gonna be $297 only for early bird, and then after a week we're gonna raise the prices to $500. Okay, so what is included in the social media and business class? So again, how to optimize your profile. We're gonna dive deeper in, okay? I know all of this you can already implement on your own, but if you need help, doing that, then take this class. This is very, very juicy class. So defining your dream clients and how to attract them. That's another thing that we didn't talk about that is very important as well, is how do you define your dream clients? How do you attract the dream clients? I remember when I was starting out, my clients were they weren't my dream clients. I didn't know what my dream client was. And then as I've worked through and built my business, then I realized, all right, they're not my dream client. I don't want to be working with those kinds of clients anymore, and I want to attract the right kind of clients for me. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that in the business class as well. Also, content planning and creation. So we're going to dive more in depth with content planning and creation, and then again using AI for content generation. And this is the most important one. If you're ready to really scale your business and you want to outsource everything, where, find, and how to hire assistants and how to train them. So I will be talking about everything, what I did when I hired my first assistant, and where I found her, what I did to train her, what are the tasks that I gave her, and how you can automate all of this so you can just sit back and relax. Okay, and I will also be offering bonuses. So there's gonna be I will show you how to film and edit 5 real transitions for hairstyles or like hair and makeup. It's gonna be fun. I'll show you like literally how to film, how to do that, and then edit it using the Instagram app or the VN or CapCut app. Okay, and then I'll give you more AI prompts, a list of AI prompts for your mobile hairstyling business, and I will also be sending you my content vault, which is 100+ days of content ideas and captions. All right, you guys, that's it. And thank you so much for joining me in my free training. I hope you guys learned something new, and I hope you guys are able to implement all of this into your business. And like I said, if you're having trouble implementing anything, or if you need more help or more in-depth tutorials or in-depth explanations, then please join my masterclass on the June 8th. And if you can't join me on June 8th, the class is actually pre-recorded, so you'll be able to have access to it, and you're going to be able to watch it at a later date. So you don't have to be available on June 8th. You only have to pay the ticket, the seat price, and then you can watch it anytime you want after June 8th. We have payment plans, and we can also do afterpay for your payments. So thank you guys again, and hope you guys had a wonderful time, and I hope you guys learned something new. Bye. Don't forget to tag me on your socials.